California Congressman Devin Nunes speaks out on his lawsuit against CNN. One America's Hines has that report from Capitol Hill.
You brought a lawsuit against CNN. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're very familiar with this, but right when we left here, they dropped a serious fake news piece that adds on to all their continued fake news pieces, which they have many of them. But in this particular case, they said that I was in Vienna, and they had been floating this for many, many months. That I was in Vienna, that I was, meeting with Firtash, and then they changed it to Shokin. Well, just so happens I wasn't in Vienna. So they got a problem with their story, and they ought to take the story down. They ought to retract it, but it's CNN. So we're in court now, and they should get to the table today. So it's day one. They're not at the table yet. Hopefully they'll come to the table.
Can someone at Crawdaddy's confirm that you were there instead of Vienna?
There's pictures of me at Crawdaddy's, but there's actually pictures of me at the time that they say I was in Vienna, and you can't make this up. I was in Benghazi, Libya, I was the first member of Congress to be in there since the Benghazi attacks. So it's pretty serious business, and it's not something that I wanted to get out there, right? But it's part of the work that when we had an intelligence committee in this country and in this Congress, it was some of the work that we would do is we would go to these war-torn places to try to get the ground truth, try to figure out, and the situation in Libya is very complicated because you essentially have two factions. And so we were meeting with one of the factions at the time they said that I was in Vienna.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.